Welcome to Stock Talk, Episode 1. This is Scott, your host. This is a new channel I'm starting on YouTube. We're going to talk a little bit about stock and trading and how to get started and what tools to use and just all kinds of things. So, like I said, I just started the channel. The reason I started the channel, I just thought, I got some friends that we talk back and forth about trading, and got a friend of mine. He started the channel as well, and we kind of got different ideas on what to do on the channels, but just thought it'd be a good idea to try to build a community of maybe new traders, people that want to get started. Got a lot of friends that have shown interest in it, and so I'm going to start this new channel. We're just going to tell you what I've learned. I got started in 1999, working for a company, and I noticed in 1999 there was a lot of these young guys. I was 40 years old. Um, and there's a lot of these young guys in the office there, and they were really excited about the market and things that were going on in the market. And of course, I had some mutual funds, but I really didn't pay that much attention to it. But these guys, they were having a blast with it, and I thought, man, that sounds pretty fun. And so I decided I'd dip my toe in the water and follow these guys, and got a couple of them to show me how to get started, and been doing it ever since. Got an account with TD Ameritrade, got another one with Fidelity that I use. Actually manage my wife's and mine IRAs. We're both retired, so been doing it again since 1999. Now, in 1999, of course, we were having fun. Everything was going up, and it was a crazy. You couldn't go wrong when you bought a stock hardly because they would go up. These new .coms were everywhere, and every time you'd invest, they'd have an IPO. It just goes skyrocketing, so you could make good money. So we were having fun until 2000, and then of course 2000, the bubble burst. Luckily for me, I had started small. I was dealing with a little bit of money and not a lot of money, and so it did take a tremendous hit, of course, like everybody else during that time. But we learned some lessons, and I've learned many lessons since then. Gone through a financial crisis as well. Uh, the tips I can give you right off the bat is you want to start small. You want to start small. Get the feel of making trades, and when to make trades, when not to make trades. Those kind of things. You want to make sure that you are diversified as much as you can be with a small portfolio. The bigger your portfolio, of course, the more you want to diversify. You don't want to have everything in one stock or just a couple of stocks, or even where people go wrong today. They've got their money in one mutual, they've got it in one stock, their company stock. That's a lesson I learned a long time ago. Worked for a company, bought into their stock, kept buying into their stock, the whole time I worked there, and the company went out of business. And so all that stock that I'd purchased went down the drain as well. So those are things you want to just avoid, even if you're not trading in the market. You want to make sure you've got your money spread out in different places. Period. Okay, diversify is very important. Of course, everybody's heard this one: buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. Everybody's heard it. People actually do it. It's hard to go against the flow. When you see a stock tearing up the charts there, you have a tendency to want to jump onto that hot stock. But a lot of times that's a bad move if you're chasing the stock that's going up. You got to be careful with that. And even you're chasing stocks that go down. That's what we call a falling knife. You want to avoid those as well. What you want to look for is a stock that you can see some kind of pattern, some kind of plateau, and you'll get used to that as you study some stocks. It's not hard to do. Um, you Here's another point I'd like to point out is you don't lose money until you sell a stock. Okay, you don't lose anything until you sell. You don't, of course, you don't. It's the same way the other way. You don't win anything. You don't make money until you sell. Stocks go up and down. Portfolios go up and down. So you've got to be able to separate the two. What kind of money are you pocketing versus what is your portfolio doing? Of course, nobody wants to see their portfolio go up and down like crazy, but they do sometimes, depending on what the market's doing. If you're invested in the market, so don't get hung up on that. Don't pay a lot of attention to that if you're staying in the market. Uh, you got to know when to sell. You got to know when to buy. Um, so, and that's pretty easy. Buy low, sell high. That's pretty easy. Um, Last but not least, I just say again, start small. We're going to look in the next video at some tools that I use. Like I said, I mentioned to you a couple of the accounts that I use. I use a TD Ameritrade account. I use a Fidelity account. We'll pull up those websites next video, show you some of that. But we'll take a look at some tools that I use and kind of what I look at in a stock. And we'll look at one stock here pretty soon and kind of give you an idea what it's done lately, where I think it might be going. It's one of mine that I hold now, and but just look forward to sharing some of that information with you. Hope you get started. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about it. Again, this is for beginners. This is not for any professional type folks. I'm not a professional, um, but you can sell these stocks, buy these stocks yourself. You can manage money, and there's no better feeling than that than managing your own money. You know what your money's doing, and you're in control of it. So that's as much as anybody can be. So have a great day. We're gonna be checking out the next video here pretty soon. I'll get that recorded and pushed up as well. So have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you. Have a great day.